Why do we never stop and think about how incredible it is that we have Google Maps? And like we go like, oh my goodness, someone spent $1 billion sending satellites up so that I can have maps on my phone for free. Like no one's weeping tears of joy for Google Maps, and we should be because someone spent $1 billion on our behalf, so we've got free maps on our phone, but there's no friction around it. Now, if they suddenly said we're taking it away, we'd hit the roof.
Yeah.
And if they said it's $10 a month, we'd pay $10 a month. So friction creates value. Demand and supply tension creates value. Now, the very difficult thing that we have in the world right now is that in a digital environment, there's no natural tension, right? So 100 million people can watch a video in a week and, it transcends time, space, wear and tear. There's no barriers. There's nothing that stops it. The money accumulates around those tension points. So the successful businesses, they know how to use the digital environment to drive up demand and manufacture desire and manufacture demand. And then they have choke points in their business or tension points in their business where demand and supply tension is rife, and those are the places where they monetize. Something that's really interesting about monetization that's happening at the moment is that all the money is moving up to the top 10%, right? So as we go through this big transition, the affluence is all up in the top 10%. So we did some research into this. The top 1% of people in your audience, in everyone's audience, whether you're a LinkedIn account or whether you've got millions of followers, top 1% have got a total of 15% of the budget available to spend. The next 9% have got 45% of the budget available to spend. So in the top 10%, there is 60% of the available budget. And then the bottom 90% collectively have 40%. So what happens is that the new business model that's emerging is that you give free value to the bottom 90% and you don't ask anything in return, but you monetize the top 10%. And you find things that are very special, very rare, special experiences, special products, limited editions, communities, special access. The top 10% have got all the money. So you just give free value to 90% of people and you only create products and services for the top 10%. That's very much a new business model at the moment.
And the 90% are driving your content, your business, your product to the top 10% through their engagement, their sharing, etc.